Look at him. Where is he? Yeah, buddy. Biddy, BTC, Bitcoin. Guys, we're above 71. We're above 71. This is very interesting. It's very interesting. But, guys, I'm not going to sound the alarm quite yet. I'm not going to say, everybody, come spend all your money. Buy, buy, buy. It's going to 100. It's going to 150. It's going to a million. No, we aren't. I'm not going there yet. I'm not going to be ringing that bell quite yet. Feel me? Feel me? Feel me? Feel me? It's early. I haven't got my face on yet. I still have my nasal strip. You got to be able to breathe, guys. Is anyone out there? Because it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Yeah. So, guys, did I even mention 68K again? I don't know. I don't know. I added this purple horizontal yesterday because yesterday it was wicking into the same highs from Sunday and Monday of last week, the 20th and the 21st of October. And so I put a little level there that we got to break that level. And we did. We did. So, guys, I'd been screaming from the rooftops, 68K, 68K is the level we got to break, and we got to break it, and we got to stay above it. We need to break it substantially, convincingly, retest that 68 level, which we have been resisting, get above it, retest it as support, build. That's what I'm looking for. We want to consolidate in that area. We want the trading. We want a lot of buying and selling to happen between 68 and 73. In my opinion, we want to build, I don't want to call it a base, maybe a base to blast off from to go to 100, 120, 140, 150, whatever we think, want, need the price to go to. However, right now, guys, we are still in a rectangle sideways consolidation. Nothing's changed. In my opinion, nothing's changed. We have to get above this entire, the highs here, y'all. The highs. We're in a rectangle. We're in a rectangle. We need to get above this section. This, I would say the most bullish thing we could do, this box right here, this rectangle, which is including these highs, which are more or less from 73 to 71. Guys, 71 to 73 is an area that we got to but did not stay. There was not much buying and trading. There was no trading volume. Nothing was really built up here. And you can see this. Let's zoom out. Let's get some more action from these levels. Oh, these are the previous highs. This is what I'm saying about rectangles. Like, this is an area we need to get above and stay above, right? This is the previous all-time high from last cycle. So y'all bear with me for a second. Last cycle's all-time high, what, 69K, right? We come over here. That's still this rectangle, okay? Let me get rid of this one. It's a little too much. It's a little too messy. Y'all, this rectangle here is one we just made. This is the previous all-time high, right? This is 69, 67, 5, 68, 69. I mean, let's look at what we were doing, y'all. If we got above it, see, if we did get above it, it didn't last long. A few days, right back below it. Right here, about a week, right back below it. Right here, cool, about 5 days, back below. Now we resist. Now we just straight up resisted here, back below. Resist again. We got above it. And we kind of found support here. Y'all, we found support. Okay, cool. Maybe for what? May 20th to June 7th. So, I mean, we're talking 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. We're above it. Can't hold it. Now, a month or two later, we come back, and maybe a month and a half later, we come back, get above it for a couple of days, can't hold it. Now we get above it for a couple of days, can't hold it. So guys, so right now, nothing for me. This is the same story. We're above it right now for a couple of days. Can we hold it? We've seen it countless times. I'm going to count some clusters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is like the 8th cluster of trading days, probably a total of 40 trading days since March that we've been above the previous cycle's all-time highs, which is back here, which is this, represented by this purple horizontal, this long horizontal here. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. I say all that just to make the point that we aren't there yet. We are not there yet. This is still consolidating. It's still a rectangle. It's still going. It's still sideways. Now, don't get me wrong. It looks good. We're not at 54K, right? We're not at 64K. I mean, we're at 71. I mean, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. But you saw what I pointed out there. 8 different clusters of daily candles that had gotten above the last cycle's all-time high of 69,000, and we couldn't stay above it. Now, the more often you go to levels and more often you get in levels, think about a boxer who's jabbing somebody. You're jabbing. Those first 7 jabs don't do much. The 8th one, they might not do much. So those first 2, 3, 4, they don't do shit. Guys, it's the 9th one, the 10th one. You start getting in there. You start breaking it. You start breaking in. And then you wear it out. You wear out that opponent, which right now our opponent is previous all-time high and this year's all-time high. So really 69 to 73 is our opponent. We're going to keep jabbing. You keep jabbing. The more that you jab or the more price touches those levels, that level, the more likely you're going to break through it. Because there's a lot of people, say, that have Bitcoin that want to sell there. That's the whole thing. Say there's a ton of people that they bought high in the last cycle around 60 or 65. Maybe they bought in January. Then their average is 70, 72, some shit. When it gets up there, they're going to sell. These are people that were speculating. They want to get out. So once you work through all that sell pressure, which that's just some of it, whatever. I don't know all the intricacies of the market, but that sell pressure, those are a bunch of orders up there that want to be fulfilled. People want to sell their Bitcoin at this level. But once we work through that, that's working through it. That jab that doesn't take, that's somebody selling. That jab, that's them selling. We're going to exhaust the sellers eventually. Now, I don't think we're there yet. There's going to be a lot of volatility leading up into the election, which the election is 1 week away. I think to the day. I think it's Tuesday today. I believe it's next Tuesday is the election. There's going to be so much volatility. Who knows who's going to win? It's going to be crazy. Either way, y'all, I firmly believe Bitcoin does not care who the president is. Okay, it's going to do its thing. If you believe in the 4-cycle structure or not, it's kind of going by the 4-year cycle rules right now. So until it doesn't, we keep jabbing, right? We keep jabbing. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We keep watching, guys. Keep watching the chart right now. Don't get me wrong, y'all. It looks bullish as hell. But what is now this? As you can see, I'll make these horizontal levels during the stream, and then kind of back off of them. I guess I took that video away, and then I'll back off of the. I'll delete them or whatever. I'll make them midstream. But guys, there are horizontals here that have been here for a while, guys, and you just gotta trust me, okay? Like this one right here, this guy at 71.3 to 71.7. Y'all, that's been there. I put that up here around here at some point. Y'all, back in the summer, June, July, we added this horizontal level, and now we have not even been to these prices, y'all. Last time we touched these prices, and we couldn't even handle it. We pretty much broke down last time we touched it. We had a high of 71.9 on June 7th, 2024. June 7th, y'all, July, August, October. That's almost 5 months ago. In a week, that'll be 5 months ago. So it's been 5 months since we've been at this level of 71. It's been 5 months. What does that tell you? What does common sense tell you? It tells me that we are not going to just blast through it and break through it today. 5 months since we've been here, we're not going up through it in one day. And if we do, it'll be a rejection. It'll be intraday. It will come back. That's just my opinion from based on what I've seen and what I've studied over the past 4 years. No big deal. Just 4 freaking years of my life. It's not that long. It's really not that long. I'm just now starting to grasp like the basics of the market. It's just the market's just insane. It really is. It's so fascinating. Never thought I'd be into this, but I am. So yeah, guys, 5 months since we've been at this level. That tells me we have to. You know what that tells me? It tells me we gotta do some more of this. Hey, maybe hit it with that jab. Maybe that overhand right. Woo! But not yet. This is like y'all. Y'all watch boxing. They do 12-round fights. No, they used to do like 25-round fights. I'm not even kidding. You ever seen Cinderella Man with Russell Crowe, where he's freaking, hey, what's the boxer that he's portraying? Jake LaMotta. Is it Jake LaMotta? Is it freaking Jake LaMotta? Hey, come get you some, huh? Come on, Jakey. Hey. Yo, 25. This is a 25-round bout. Yo, this is a 100-round bout. Okay, we're like in the. All right. That's too many rounds. This is a 25-round bout. And I would say we're in the 15th round. And there's 25 rounds per cycle, 4-year cycle, 25 rounds. That's about 6 rounds per year, 6.25 round per year. I'm just kidding. That's way too much. Also, 25-round fight. I'd say we're in the 15th round right now. And that's just within this cycle. That makes no sense. Don't listen to anything I just said about the boxing analogy. But I do like the jab. The jab for the levels, breaking down levels, like resistance levels. You got to keep tapping it. You got to keep tapping it, baby. And I ain't talking Diddy. But you got to keep tapping it. Keep tapping that level, okay? Level. Is that right? Level. Is it level? Dribble? Drevel? Is this just dribble? What am I saying? Come on, Hawks. Atlanta Hawks lost last night to the Washington Capitals. Get up. Guys, we're better than that. It was early in the season. A lot of new guys, 2-2. Yo, this is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin talk. What are we doing here? Yeah, I'm from Georgia. Yeah, I rep Atlanta sports and Georgia sports. What of it? Guys, stay vigilant. Yo, this is pre-market. It's 8:30 in the morning on the East Coast. This is pre-market. Yo, this is going to dump today. This is my opinion. And by dump, I mean go down 2%, back down to prices we haven't seen since yesterday. So, y'all just stay on top of it. Be vigilant, stay on top of it. Yeah, 5-month high. You just got to be wary, y'all. When you're at levels that are support resistant levels and you haven't been there for months, you got to assume there's going to be a change in trend, at least temporarily, when we get to these levels, because it's kind of the way it works. So let's just see. Now, we could blast through it, get up here at 73, then come back down and retest it. We shall see. We shall see. I want to look at some other stocks, but we'll do that later, y'all. We'll do that later. Let's sign out. Have a good one. Peace out. Talk soon.